Feed the Deep is a compulsive Lovecraftian roguelike inspired by Dome Keeper and Spelunky. Players dive into an ever-changing system of undersea caves, collecting resources for upgrades and items. The game requires careful management of dark spaces, limited oxygen, and hostile wildlife as players complete their mission to feed the deep. Key features include procedurally generated caves for varied experiences, flexible pacing options, and a soundtrack by Cedar Jones. The game's atmospheric, deep-sea adventure with Lovecraftian elements is a solo project by Luke Muscat, known for creating Jetpack Joyride and Fruit Ninja. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that this game has the potential to be a Game of the Year contender. It offers a unique twist on the roguelike genre, delivering a fascinating and complete experience. The gameplay, blending chill underwater exploration with spooky eldritch horror, is incredibly satisfying. Players find enjoyment in navigating underwater caverns, uncovering hidden treasures, and feeding a terrifying beast called the Deep. The graphics are crisp, and the UI is fast, enhancing the overall experience. Each level introduces new mechanics, although the caverns can be tricky to navigate. The game provides ample tools, like guidelines and lights, to help players find their way. However, the biggest issue noted is the game's replayability. Despite the map changing with each run, the equipment, objectives and encounters remain the same, diminishing the desire to replay missions. A progression system or additional content such as new items and situations could significantly improve replayability. Overall, the game is highly recommended for its atmosphere, controls, and engaging gameplay, with reviewers praising its charm and polish. The game works well on various platforms, including the Steam Deck and Linux Mint 22, and has a strong, addictive quality that keeps players coming back. Despite some areas needing improvement, the game is worth its price and offers a gripping experience, especially for fans of roguelikes set in deep-sea environments. The Crimson Diamond is a text parser mystery adventure game with eager graphics, centered around Nancy Maple, an amateur geologist and reluctant detective from Toronto. Working as a clerk at the Royal Canadian Museum, Nancy dreams of studying geology and mineralogy at university. Her journey takes her to the ghost town of Crimson, Ontario, where a massive diamond has been discovered. As Nancy investigates the diamond claim, she interacts with an eccentric cast at Crimson Lodge, eavesdrops on conversations, and explores the area to solve various mysteries. The game offers a cozy, story-driven experience reminiscent of old murder mystery games like the Laura Bow mystery series, particularly The Colonel's Bequest. Created by Julia Minamata, it captures the nostalgic feel of early 20th century Agatha Christie novels, complete with a parser interface that allows players to question characters, develop hunches, and take notes. For fans of mysteries and suspense, The Crimson Diamond promises an engaging and nostalgic adventure. And now we come to the reviews. Common feedback points to The Crimson Diamond highlight its nostalgic appeal for fans of retro adventure games. Players appreciate the beautiful pixel art, relaxing gameplay, and Agatha Christie-esque mysteries. The game closely mirrors the style of Sierra Online's EG text parser games, particularly The Colonel's Bequest, but with modern quality of life improvements. These enhancements make the text parser style intuitive and user-friendly, reducing the old frustrations of guessing commands. Crimson Diamond's methodical pace and text-heavy gameplay may not appeal to everyone. It requires a love for investigation and slow, deliberate progression. The game's EA graphics are praised for their beauty, though some might find them outdated compared to modern visuals. The story, featuring a geologist-turned-detective named Nancy Maple, is well written, with spooky elements and challenging yet logical puzzles. The game offers multiple endings based on evidence gathered, adding replay value. However, some dialogue lacks the witty humor characteristic of Sierra's titles. Despite fewer deaths than typical Sierra games which some players miss, The Crimson Diamond succeeds in delivering a captivating, nostalgic experience. Sins of a Solar Empire 2 Premium Edition is a sequel to the critically acclaimed space strategy game, blending real-time battle tactics with the depth of 4X gameplay. Players assume the roles of both Emperor and Battle Commander, leading one of 6 playable factions to victory. The game is entirely in real time, allowing players to control tactical engagements and manage their empire without switching modes. Sins 2 offers sprawling empires, large fleets, and unique gameplay moments, such as launching surprise attacks from rogue asteroids or using titans to block enemy missiles. The dynamic galaxy features planets that orbit stars in real time, altering the strategic landscape. Players can anticipate galaxy changes up to an hour in advance. The game includes 3 unique races: the Tech, Vazari, and Advantage, with distinct mechanics, units, and abilities. 6 factions provide diverse playstyles and strategies. Detailed combat simulation and enhanced empire management streamline gameplay, while fleet and unit customization offer strategic depth. Numerous minor factions add additional layers of trade and influence. The Premium Edition will unlock additional content as it becomes available. Let's now delve into the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that this game is a fitting sequel to the classic Sins of a Solar Empire series. It maintains the beloved core mechanics while introducing significant quality of life improvements, making the gameplay more engaging and streamlined. The menus and tooltips are more comprehensive, and tasks like building ships and managing research have been simplified. The new upgrade system allows for easier customization of ships and planets, and the introduction of exotics adds a fresh layer of resource management. These exotics can be acquired through exploration, salvaging, or production, replacing the older, more cumbersome supply system. The planetary logistics have been refined, providing more strategic depth when balancing resource production and other facilities. The graphics have been notably overhauled, delivering a visually stunning experience that surpasses the nostalgic memory of the older games. Minor factions, market adjustments, and enhanced battle stations further enrich the gameplay. Overall, the game offers a polished and fluid experience, retaining the essence of its predecessor, while modernizing and improving upon it in nearly every aspect. Fans of the original and newcomers alike will find much to appreciate in this well-executed sequel. ODDADA is a music maker with endless freedom to play. Move your tune train from level to level, crafting a musical track from a series of toy-like interactive instruments. Build your track layer by layer, adding new melodies and harmonies as you go, then arrange and complete your song in the grand finale. Levels and instruments are randomized, making each run unique. Unlock new tools as you play and expand your horizons. Print your song onto a virtual cassette that you can customize, rearrange, and export as audio files. Enjoy a low-pressure, tactile musical playground with unique mechanics and randomized elements for a fresh experience every time. Share your cassette collection with the world. Let's now delve into the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that ODDADA is an exceptional music-making game that offers a unique and delightful sensory experience. This charming game allows players to mix and match sounds to create their own unique soundtracks, providing a fun, cute, and relaxing experience. With its randomized levels and interactive elements, players can experiment and discover satisfying combinations, making each session feel fresh and engaging. ODDADA features a variety of items to unlock in a polished presentation, including the ability to save creations as WAV files. Its intuitive design requires no musical background, making it accessible and enjoyable for everyone. The game's creative freedom and cozy atmosphere have earned it high praise, with many finding it a perfect way to unwind and experiment musically. In this exciting game, Tales and Tactics, players must navigate a single-player adventure blending roguelike strategy with squad-based auto-battling. The game offers a deep, immersive experience with no time constraints, allowing players to meticulously plan their moves and strategize for each encounter. Players guide their character through the grand tournament, battling rivals and formidable bosses across 3 acts. They can assemble a diverse team of units, from fae and dragons to skeletons and orcs, leveraging their unique abilities and synergies. With each playthrough, players unlock new features and items, customizing their experience at their own pace. Additionally, they can engage in asynchronous PvP battles or tackle the challenge climb for heightened difficulty and fresh mechanics. Let's now delve into the reviews. Common feedback points to Tales and Tactics highlight its strengths and weaknesses. The game is praised for its accessibility and engaging gameplay, blending elements of auto-battlers, D&D, and roguelikes. Players appreciate the developer's responsiveness to community feedback and the clear in-game information that reduces the need for external resources. However, some criticize the game for its randomness and predictability, noting that certain mechanics can disrupt balanced play. The art style of the characters has also received mixed reviews. Despite these issues, the game is seen as a solid choice for fans of the genre, with recent updates improving its appeal. In this exciting game, Mirth Melody, players must guide Dodo the duck through a charming miniature forest. As Dodo, players explore and interact with various items and animals while strumming a guitar. The rhythm of the music causes forest creatures to gather and dance, creating a lively, engaging atmosphere. The game combines exploration with musical interaction, allowing players to enjoy a unique, immersive experience. For those who enjoy Mirth Melody, Mirth Island is an upcoming game to add to their wishlist. Let's take a closer look at our next review. Common feedback points to the rhythm game highlight its endearing art style, cozy atmosphere, and fun music. Despite its brevity, it packs in a charming experience with casual and pro modes offering a surprising challenge. The game's humor and cute visuals, particularly its unique take on rhythm mechanics and controller compatibility, add to its appeal. The final song stands out as a delightful surprise, enhancing the overall enjoyment. However, some criticisms include occasional note synchronization issues and less intuitive default controls. Overall, it's a delightful free rhythm game featuring guitar-playing duck that provides a cute, engaging experience. In this exciting game, Gourdlets, players must create a charming town for their laid-back Gourdlet citizens on a new island. With no pressure to meet specific goals or face fail states, the focus is entirely on personal creativity. Players can design and furnish buildings from cafes to lighthouses and decorate their town with an extensive catalog of items. Gourdlets engage in activities like fishing and reading, adding to the town's vibrant atmosphere. The game features an idle window mode, allowing players to keep the Gourdlets visible while multitasking on their PCI. With customizable weather, day-night cycles, and no in-game currency, Gourdlets offers a relaxing and whimsical town-building experience. Let's take a closer look at our next review. Common feedback points to the game's charming simplicity and cozy atmosphere, reminiscent of Townscaper, but with more creative options akin to The Sims. Gourdlets offers a relaxing sandbox experience with no management or currency, focusing on building and observing interactions within a whimsical world of adorable plant-like characters. The game is praised for its affordability, replayability, and delightful integration of cultural elements from the developer's heritage. Despite some technical issues like lag and optimization concerns, the game is appreciated for its cuteness, relaxing gameplay, and potential for future update. Overall, Gourdlets is recommended for those seeking a stress-free creative outlet. Dawn of Defiance is a challenging adventure game set in a mythical world where players, spared from death by Charon, must navigate treacherous isles to uncover their role in a divine conspiracy. Starting with nothing, they must explore dangerous terrains, from coastal cliffs to dark caves, to gather resources, craft powerful weapons, and build impressive structures. Players face corrupted heroes and wild beasts while striving to complete trials set by the gods. Success leads to the Forgotten Crossroads, where players can gain divine knowledge and sever the gods' influence. The game supports solo play or online co-op with up to 3 friends, allowing for shared rewards and cooperative strategy. Let's take a closer look at our next review. Reviewers are of the opinion that this survival crafter excels with its innovative building mechanics, allowing for highly customizable and unique structures without the usual terrain issues. The game's combat is both challenging and smooth, striking a balance that feels accessible yet rewarding. Its graphics, even on lower settings, are praised for their beauty, with plans to enhance them further. Players appreciate the game's polished feel and immersive elements, though there is minor criticism regarding some animation fluidity. With excellent controls and engaging combat, this title is lauded as a standout in the genre, offering an exciting experience for fans of crafting and survival games. Shapez 2 is a top-down factory building game that challenges players to extract and process geometric shapes into more complex forms. Players build and automate their factories, utilizing mechanics such as cutting, rotating, stacking, and painting shapes to meet production goals. The game features a unique multi-layered design system that allows for compact and optimized factory layouts. With no resource limitations or enemies, Shapez 2 offers a pure factory building experience where players can effortlessly redesign and rebuild their operations. The game includes new 3D visuals, a tech tree for unlocking upgrades, and the ability to connect factories using space trains. And now we come to the reviews. As observed by multiple reviewers, Shapez 2 represents a significant advancement from its predecessor, benefiting greatly from the developer's commitment to community feedback. The developer's proactive engagement in soliciting player input on upgrades, mods, and design choices exemplifies a commendable approach to game development. The game starts with optimal audio settings, enhancing the overall experience right from the start. Shapez 2 delivers smooth gameplay and operates without crashes, marking it as a standout puzzle game. With its blend of simplicity and complexity, it captures and retains player interest through inventive manufacturing processes and engaging production line challenges. The unique improvements and new features, such as hex mode and advanced tech trees, elevate the game further. Despite being in early access, it is highly polished and promises countless hours of addictive gameplay. Overall, Shapez 2 is highly recommended for its innovative and refined take on the puzzle genre. The game Intravenous 2 is a tactical stealth action experience where players take on the roles of Sean and Steve, two characters with intertwined fates on a mission to save a life and uncover the truth behind a kidnapping. Players can choose between stealth and direct combat, using tools like lockpicks and gadgets or engaging in intense gunfights. The game features a unique bullet time mechanic, allowing Sean to manipulate time, and offers extensive customization with a vast array of weapons and modifications. The adaptive AI reacts dynamically to player actions, and multiple endings are shaped by choices made throughout the game. And now we come to the reviews. Common feedback points to IF2 highlight its compelling realism and immersive challenge. Players face a tough, tactical environment with highly responsive enemy AI and a gritty noir storyline. The game offers a rich array of customizable weapons and gadgets, enhancing both stealth and action playstyles. However, the full stealth approach lacks unique rewards, and the AI struggles with barricaded positions due to its limited grenade use. Occasionally, players may encounter bugs such as getting stuck in terrain or issues with escort pathfinding. Despite these flaws, IF2's high replay value, dynamic soundtrack, and engaging narrative make it a strong recommendation for fans of stealth and tactical shooters. Prisoners is a gripping narrative-driven game that plunges players into a tense and intricate story of incarceration and moral ambiguity. Set in a bleak, oppressive prison environment, it challenges players with complex choices that affect both their own fate and that of other characters. The game combines elements of psychological drama with strategic decision-making, forcing players to navigate a web of alliances and betrayals while uncovering hidden truths. As the story unfolds, players must confront difficult ethical dilemmas and grapple with the consequences of their actions, making each decision critical to shaping the outcome of their journey. Let's take a closer look at our next review. Reviewers are of the opinion that Prisoners excels as a multiplayer role-playing game, particularly for those with a group of friends. It offers a unique experience with varying storylines based on character interactions, enhancing replayability. Gameplay mechanics are generally smooth, though the trade system and item management are seen as cumbersome and in need of improvement. Despite some issues with finding games and wait times, the game's blend of role-playing and mini-games, along with responsive developers, contributes to its overall appeal. With its stylized graphics and affordable price, it's recommended for fans of competitive, fast-paced multiplayer experiences. In this exciting game, Planetaries players must navigate a sci-fi open-world survival adventure set in a galaxy where humanity has ventured beyond Earth. Players engage in crafting, building, mining, trading, and exploring a dynamic universe teeming with alien life and mysteries. They can gather resources, complete contracts, and undertake daring raids to advance their levels and unlock new technologies. The game features base-building options from fortified bunkers to industrial outposts, each influencing gameplay and strategy. Players also face combat and tower defense challenges, hunting aliens or defending their tech data beacon from hostile waves. With opportunities for gathering rare materials and uncovering hidden secrets, players can collaborate in multiplayer mode to tackle the vast and treacherous world together. Let's take a closer look at our next review. Common feedback points to this game highlight a blend of engaging open-world crafting, survival, and tower defense elements, though with notable caveats. Potential is evident in the immersive gameplay that allows players to utilize their bases for combating waves of enemies. However, the game, still in early access, has areas needing improvement, such as a more intuitive UI, enhanced HUD details, and better information on material acquisition. The crafting system, while rich, sometimes presents difficulties in material discovery and resource gathering, which can feel tedious. Combat is described as enjoyable, though melee impacts might feel slightly off. Visuals are decent but could benefit from refinement. Players interested in multiplayer will find added enjoyment, though some technical issues and optimization problems, along with a lack of official servers, might detract from the experience. Overall, the game offers solid value for its price, but might be best approached with patience and an eye on future updates. Girls on Campus, from Freshmen to Faculty, All Fall for Me, is an immersive love simulation game that blends elements of popular drama with interactive gameplay. Set from a first-person perspective, players engage in romantic adventures with 5 distinct heroines, each with their unique storylines and open-ended conclusions. The game features Lin Yan, a senior with a carefree attitude, Lin Ran, her junior sister who hides her true feelings, Shen Ming, a seemingly cold girl with a softer side, Chen Sui, a recent stepmother, and Su Qing, a mysterious junior seeking revenge. The game's focus is on engaging narratives and sweet romantic encounters with its charming characters. Let's now delve into the reviews. Common feedback points to note about this game include its impressive visual design and engaging gameplay mechanics, which together create a captivating experience. Critics often highlight the smooth, intuitive controls and the well-crafted level design that keeps players immersed. However, some reviewers mention that the game can feel repetitive over time, and the story might lack depth for those seeking a more narrative-driven experience. Overall, the game is praised for its technical execution and entertainment value, though it may not fully satisfy those looking for a complex storyline. The game Katawa Shoujo is a bishoujo-style visual novel set in the fictional Yamaku High School for disabled children in modern Japan. The story follows Hisao Nakai, a boy whose life changes dramatically due to a congenital heart defect, leading him to transfer to a new school after a long period of hospitalization. At Yamaku, Hisao navigates the challenges of his new environment while forming friendships and potentially finding romance. The game features 5 main narrative paths, each focused on one of 5 central female characters, with the story unfolding through Hisao's perspective. It employs a traditional text and sprite-based visual novel format. And now we come to the reviews. As observed by multiple reviewers, Katawa Shoujo stands out as a remarkable visual novel despite its unconventional origins. Developed by a group of 4chan users, it offers a thoughtful and respectful portrayal of disability, countering initial expectations of insensitivity. The game features 5 romanceable female characters, each with a unique disability integrated seamlessly into their personal stories. The narrative explores both the challenges and strengths of living with a disability, presenting characters as multi-dimensional individuals rather than stereotypes. The art is noted for its high quality and emotional impact, complementing the deep character development and engaging storytelling. This visual novel, praised for its grace and authenticity, is highly recommended for its ability to evoke strong emotional responses and offer profound insights into personal growth and resilience. Hellbreach, Vegas is a wave-based demon shooter developed by Ash of Infinity Ape Studios. Set in the neon-lit streets of Las Vegas, players can tackle the demonic threat solo or with up to 3 friends. The game features increasingly challenging waves of enemies across multiple maps, with opportunities to upgrade weapons and unlock bonuses using in-game cash. Players can choose from over 19 weapons and various melee options, engage with slot machines for weapons and boosts, and select from 5 game modes including Survive, Trapped Gun Pro, Royale, and Nightmare. With a range of maps, perks, and enemy types, Hellbreach, Vegas offers a dynamic and intense shooting experience. Let's now delve into the reviews. As observed by multiple reviewers, Hellbreach Vegas offers a fresh take on the round-based zombie genre reminiscent of Call of Duty's survival mode. Developed by a single passionate creator, the game has evolved significantly since its initial release, with improved mechanics, power-ups, and aesthetics. Despite its modest sales and the upcoming competition from Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Hellbreach Vegas stands out for its engaging wave-based gameplay and strong value for its price. The game features diverse perks, weapon customization, and solid multiplayer stability. However, it does face some criticism regarding its limited maps and occasional performance issues. Overall, Hellbreach Vegas provides a fun and budget-friendly experience for fans of zombie shooters. Love, Ghostie is a cozy management game where players take on the role of a charming ghost in a manner tasked with setting up residents and helping them find love. With a playtime of 6 hours per run, players can pair up to 6 couples in each playthrough, requiring multiple sessions to explore all possible storylines. The game features 12 unique residents, allowing for 66 possible couple combinations. Players can enhance relationships through minigames, unlockable upgrades, and gifts. Each resident has a distinct personality and story, making each matchmaking experience unique. The new game mode offers additional features and faster progression for continued enjoyment. Let's now delve into the reviews. As observed by multiple reviewers, Love, Ghostie offers a whimsical blend of humor and heart. Players take on the role of a ghost matchmaker in a manner, orchestrating relationships among its residents. With a playtime of about 5.5 hours, it features missable achievements and an easy difficulty, rated 110.9. The game's charm lies in its clever use of chores, dates, and gifting to foster relationships, while also allowing players to influence the house's transformation based on the residents' happiness. Although not a fan of visual novels, the game's witty writing and engaging character interactions stand out. The optional new game mode adds replayability, but players should be mindful of achievements tied to a single playthrough. Sam and Max. The Devil's Playhouse is a bizarre paranormal adventure featuring the chaotic freelance police duo, Sam and Max. When Max discovers a mysterious toy that grants him supernatural abilities, their typical antics escalate into a battle against villains from across the galaxy seeking the magical toys of power. As Max's psychic powers spiral out of control, the pair must confront their most daunting challenge, yet the terrifying potential of Max's own mind. The game, beautifully remastered from its 2010 original, offers an interactive experience filled with eccentric characters, intricate puzzles, and subtle hints to aid players. This final installment wraps up the episodic Sam and Max series with updated visuals and enhanced gameplay. Let's now delve into the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that the remastered version of Sam and Max, The Devil's Playhouse, is a significant improvement over the original, which was marred by technical issues and rushed development. Released on August 14, 2024, by Skunk Ape Games, the remaster features enhanced graphics, smoother animations, and improved audio, including remastered music and new track. The updated version also introduces new features, such as hand-drawn animations for dialogue choices, and the re-edition of previously bugged content. Priced at $26 with discounts for existing fans, the remaster also includes the original game as free DLC, showcasing a commitment to game preservation. For fans of point-and-click adventures and the Sam and Max series, this remaster is seen as a must-play, offering a more polished and engaging experience. Desvelado is a unique bedtime-vania game where players assist Vampy, a vampire hero, in overcoming insomnia by extinguishing every light in his castle. In this 2D precision platformer, players navigate challenging puzzles, evade enemies, and solve intricate scenarios to achieve darkness before bedtime. Vampy must tackle ghosts who constantly turn the lights back on, using his limited dash ability to reach otherwise inaccessible switches. With each room presenting its own challenges and mechanics, players must act quickly and strategically. The game features over 100 rooms, 3 main zones, and additional bonus levels, all set to a vampiric soundtrack and stylized animations. Immortal gameplay ensures frequent respawns, while players can also explore bonus content for extra rewards. And now we come to the reviews. You've reached our limit of messages per hour. Please try again later.